We're in San Diego. Outside temperature is 42 degrees. We're driving 380 miles this morning up to the roughly San Jose area. Vehicle is a 2023 Fisker Ocean 1 with a little over 19,000 miles on it. It does have a radar fault that causes the rear blind spot to not work. Otherwise, everything else in the car is working fine. Current range is shown as 282 miles at 99%, but I know that the car in colder temperatures may provide even less than that. All right, we're just getting on to the 5 here, which is at Highway 5. The locals call it the 5. We've got the regen set at low. The car's set at earth mode. Outside temperature 45 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, we're 30 minutes into the trip here. Covered 22 miles so far. Outside temperature 48 degrees, current time 5:35 a.m. Car is at 93% state of charge, 259 miles shown as the potential range.
Keep side left at the 4.
Looks like 88% state of charge, or 89% state of charge. Traveled almost 50 miles. We're on the freeway at 60 to 65 miles an hour. This Fisker Ocean 1 has a new set of Bridgestone Lenza Sport all-season 22-inch tires on it. And outside temperature is warmed up a little bit, 49 degrees now. So our average energy usage here was earlier at 44.44 kilowatt hours per mile. Now it's dropped to 0.34 kilowatt hours per mile. So we're in no rush where we're going. It's a long drive, and we're just being careful. Warmed up to 50 degrees outside. Car is at 79% state of charge. 212 miles shown as remaining capacity for this battery. We are 70 miles into our trip here, and the sun is just starting to rise in the east. And a little bit later we'll be able to get some nice images of the sunrise. Alright, we're 100 miles into the trip, averaging 0.36 kilowatt hours per mile. Very good. get past this slow-moving gas tanker. And obviously it's lightened up quite a bit outside. We're at 69% state of charge. And it shows our distance that we can travel is 182 miles. Still 49 degrees Fahrenheit. We're at 66% state of charge, 174 miles capacity, or capability. Truly that's closer to 150. You wouldn't want to get down too low, because it taxes the 12-volt battery, and it's also not good for the high voltage battery. So 175 miles into the trip, still on Highway 5, passing through Van Nuys area, Los Angeles. We're going to be starting the climb over the grapevine here. We're currently at 38 degrees Fahrenheit, 60% state of charge, 157 mile potential. We are 2 hours and 15 minutes into our trip, 125 miles into the trip. We're at our first charge stop here. We have traveled 170 miles with an average energy consumption of 0.35 kilowatt hours per mile, where we consumed 60 kilowatt hours of the 100 in the Ocean One. We're currently at 45% state of charge, and we'll go ahead and charge up at this Laval Road West charge point station to 90%. Well, we had a problem with DC1, which is located over there on the left, and went ahead and moved to DC3 here. And Now we're charging. And it says 45 minutes remaining. So we'll let it run here. And now we're scaled back down to 34.5, 35, with 222 miles range. Only 14 minutes remaining, so we'll let it go. We ended up taking on 48.96 kilowatt hours, adding 182 miles in 54 minutes at a cost of $25.70. Took us up to 90% state of charge and showed 247 mile range. So we're back on the 5 now. This is a very boring section of the freeway. 2 lanes, and you'll see some old farms that are here, cattle. You'll see almond trees on the side of the road. There's some really large almond farms up here. For California almond growers. We'll go back into time lapse and give you a little bit more here. We started at 5 a.m. It's now 10 a.m. So we're 5 hours into our trip. We've traveled 222 miles, an average of 0.34 kilowatts per hour. We've consumed 76 kilowatt hours. And according to the map here, we have still 183 miles to go. Right, our next stop here is in Kinga, where we have currently traveled 282 miles in total. We've consumed 95 kilowatt hours, and since the last charge, we've only traveled 112 miles using 35 kilowatt hours. All right, we're at 58%, but we'll go ahead and put it back up to 80% here for the last part of the drive. We're in Kinga, which is the stop for Harris Ranch, and we found the charge point station here on the west side of the freeway. It's a 65 kilowatt station again, and car is getting 57 for a charging speed. I'll have to step out here and show you this this other unit. It's kind of scary what it says on the screen. Someone has apparently crashed into it, and then the first one I pulled up to is available. But if you look at this, there's no way I'm going to plug into this one. In Kinga, we filled up with 24.64 kilowatt hours, adding 91 miles in 25 minutes at a cost of $15.03. We are 313 miles into the trip. We've used 106 kilowatt hours of energy. This brings us to the small town of Gilroy, famous for garlic. Gilroy, California is the garlic capital of the world. It's a very normally quiet town, but a few years ago there was a shooting at the Garlic Festival, and Gilroy made the headlines there. Gilroy is one of the unusual places that you can find garlic bread and garlic ice cream. It's 400 miles roughly. We averaged 0.33 kilowatt hours per mile. We used 134 kilowatt hours to get here.